The idea that swear words play a positive role in human social interactions intrigues me. It makes me wonder whether there are any other beneficial uses of abusive language. To find out, I'm going to compare myself with one of the most prolific users of profanities in the kingdom.
Brian, blessed. Yeah, Stephen, I'd like to see you, my
Good to see you.
Dear man. Nice to see you. Thank you for...
Brian and I are going to be guinea pigs for Dr. Richard Stevens, who is researching the link between swearing and pain. He was inspired by his wife's experience in childbirth.
During the bad contractions, she found it useful to swear, and as the contractions eased, she was a bit apologetic. And the midwife said, don't apologise, we hear this kind of language here all the time. And that was really what sparked my interest in this. Oh, that's interesting. Childbirth, all these women swearing, you know, this supposedly beautiful moment, isn't that interesting? Why do swearing and pain go together? Plus, I'd, you know, injured myself a few times along the way as well and swore a bit.
Right, yes,
But Brian doesn't need to be in pain to unleash a torrent of abuse.
We had those women a few outside again. Take two. No, look. I named this ship for the City Anne, and God save all those who sail in there. Upper. Oh, shit. I've said shit. I said no. There was a woman down the alleyway, Mrs. Holmes, and she's going to report me for saying bugger, you know. Oh, just wait till I see your mother. You're in real trouble. Oh, I say, well, if you're going to go and see her, then tell her this bugger f***ing sphincter up your ass, up your you sideways, you f***ing boring f***ing whore, off you cow! So go and f***ing repeat that to my mother.
Unfazed, Richard starts us off with a demonstration to show the subliminal effect of swear words.
And we'll see a message that says, get ready. Right, get ready. That's what you have to do.
Okay.
Some words are going to flash up on the screen in different coloured inks.
Yes.
OK?
Yeah.
Try and ignore the word altogether and just tell me the colour of the ink.
Right.
Just say it out loud and say it together. Right. You ready?
Green.
Orange. Brown. Blue. Red.
Fantastic.
Screen.
Yeah.
And we've got one final one to do again. It's exactly the same task
Same
again.
thing.
Yeah.
Try and ignore the word. Try and tell us the colour of the ink.
Colour of the ink only.
OK, here we go.
Red. Green. Brown. Blue. Orange.
Red.
Green. Brown.
Blue.
Orange.
Red.
Oh, blue. Oh, orange. Green. Blue. Fantastic. What a wonderful
But you want to say
selection of
dig?
words.
It got written on there, dig pussy. And you want to say dig a pussy?
Well, I don't know what it's supposed to prove, except that it's extremely good fun.
Very good.
What this demonstration is designed to show us is that you cannot help but process and understand swear words. Okay, it's the powerful emotional words. You involuntarily, just seeing them, even if you're trying to ignore them.
The next demonstration should show how these powerful words of abuse can be used to good effect. But first of all, we've got to do a control experiment with neutral words.
Thank you.
Before you go, I want you to think of a word you'd use to describe a table.
A word to describe it. Okay, what, like
A single word that you describe a table with.
functional?
OK, that's a good word.
Right.
So when you put your hand in the water, I'd like you to repeat that word at an even and steady pace,
Right.
a steady volume. Keep your hand in as long as you can,
Yeah.
and then take it out when you're ready.
Okay. Just to let everyone know, these are not plastic. These are real ice cubes. Ah, that is cold, actually. Functional. 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 It's beginning to hurt. Functional. 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 Functional.
Don't swear.
I mustn't swear, sorry. Functional. 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 This really hurts. Functional. I'm going to get hypothermia. Functional. Oh, God, I can take it. I'm sorry. Oh.
OK.
It's actually worse when you take it out.
Fantastic. OK, I'd like you to do that again, I'm afraid.
Oh, hell, yes.
This time, I'd like you to... Can you tell me a word you might say if you hit your finger with a hammer?
Well, I'm afraid I'll be dull, and it would be fuck.
Good.
And... There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Good. It's all right for the moment. I'm going to save them up.
Oh, right, OK.
It's not too
OK.
cold, but I will go. This. Oh, this for a game of soldiers. Oh,
Terrible language.
I'm so sorry. It is better. It feels better. Saying it actually doesn't feel so bad. Me, I could keep this up forever, especially if I had a ah.
What's it like?
Very cold, good, numb, it's tingly. Very tingly, very tingly. Do you know, I can keep it in here in a way that I couldn't before. I genuinely mean that. It's quite extraordinary.
Yes.
There it goes.
OK.
Well done.
Lovely. Thank you very much. That's excellent.
Well done, well done.
But Richard also wants to find out how this works for a hardcore swearer like Brian
So you've seen the
Blessed.
procedure. We'll do the same. We'll do the same thing again.
Right, what's that being warm? Wooden. 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 Wooden it is cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
What sort of actor is Ray Fiennes?
I've never met him.
Oh, you're supposed to say wooden.
Wooden! Oh, Wooden! I beg your pardon, I'm not picking trouble. Wooden. Ken Branagh, Wooden. Patrick Stewart, very wooden. A fire risk. Go, it's getting cold now.
No, mustn't swear.
Mustn't swear.
Yes,
Oh, wooden.
yeah.
Wooden. 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 Wooden! Wooden! Wooden.
Steady, even pace, please.
Wooden. Wooden. I'll take it out.
Well done. It
Fantastic.
is really cold, isn't it?
Yeah, that's excellent. OK, so I'll just make a little note of that time.
Your own or anyone else's?
OK, Brian. Yes. And so this time I'd like you to use a word you might use if you hit yourself on the thumb with a hammer. Can you give me a word that you might use?
Yes, I said it.
Just one word. OK.
Is that what I can say?
Very simple.
No,
Remember to stay at a steady, even
steady
pace.
What?
Not too
I
loud.
can't keep the thing at a steady pace. Oh, it.
That's great. Thank you.
So, Richard, you have data for us.
You've got it.
It's worked out pretty much as I thought it would. Well, at least with you, Stephen, we found exactly what we did in the experiment for the majority of people, which is that if you swear while you've got your hands in the ice-cold water, you keep it in there for longer. You don't find it as painful. You tolerate the pain better. So you kept your hands in for 38 seconds with the neutral word, but for 2 minutes, 29 seconds with the swear word.
I thought
So-
it was just about 20 seconds longer.
Yeah. And you were commenting while it was going along about thinking it felt less painful. So it's like you're having an emotional reaction. You're sparking off an emotional reaction in yourself from swearing. In effect, you're shocking yourself to a certain degree if you're shocked
So it's
by
the
swearing.
adrenaline.
And then you have it's called the fight or flight response, which is the adrenaline. And our most recent study, which we've done, is we decided to take into account how much people swear on an everyday basis. And Brian, I've formed an impression of you from the moments this morning. So as someone that swears a lot, well, you can habituate to swearing. It kind of loses its potency. And with you kept your hand in for 1 minute 27 in the neutral condition, and for slightly less, 1 minute 22 in the swearing condition.
So swear words are most effective if they're not overused. Their power comes from the taboo we put on them. But swear words are more than just cathartic pain relievers. They help us bond with people, in particular through jokes and humour.